Welcome back to the channel for another installment of the Indicator Series. I'm Crypto Trend Trader, and today we're going to be taking a look at the TJD VPCI. But before we get started, I'd like to remind you it's not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. These markets are extremely volatile, so please do your own research and trade responsibly. So here we have the TJD VPCI. It's available for free on TradingView. And what this is it's a Turbo J Diesel's version of the volume price confirmation indicator. And basically, what it's going to show us is two lines. There is a blue line and an orange line, and when the blue line is below the orange line, we're in a strong downtrend, and when the blue line is above the orange line, we're in a strong uptrend. And when we see, we're going to get signals from this indicator, and the buy signal, or starting to look for a buy signal, is going to be the green dot showing up here on the bottom, and the sell signal is going to be the red dot showing up here on top. And when you get a single dot, it's basically telling you, like, keep your eye out. When you get two dots, it's telling you you're in a potentially strong trendy move. Expect a reversal soon. And then 3 is even stronger than that. And then 4 is pretty much maxing it out. Occasionally you'll see a signature like this where you get one consolidation, and then like 3. Or here you get one consolidation and then 3. But typically your third dot in like close succession is going to be your sell. But like I said, occasionally you get like a fourth one here, etc. But as you can see, these correspond pretty well at the tops and bottoms. Occasionally you'll get like this buy signal here, and nothing really comes from them. Or you get like a sell off and then a pop back up. But then the sell signal, obviously right here, is much more reliable. And again, that's just because we're doing trend following trading. So if you're in a downtrend, which we clearly are, the red sell signal is going to be much more reliable, as where if we're in an uptrend, or the green buy signals are going to be much more reliable. And again, when you see one dot, it's telling you, like, keep your eyes peeled, get ready to make a move. When you see multiple dots, it's telling you, exponentially that it's more likely to play out. So again, as you'll see down here, let's say we were just following this. When you see the first green dot is after that massive sell-off, it's basically telling you that the price and the move are being confirmed by the volume that backs it up. So we get a nice volume candle, larger than anything even close over here. And then you'll see we get one more sell-off actually to a new low. It prints another green dot, and then we don't go lower than that again. You'll see the volume starts to taper back off, and then we can get the powerful move back to the upside that this was signaling back here with the green dots. And then you'll see once they cross over here, it's like a second signal. You get the green dots, and then you get the cross, and then it's telling you you're going to get continuation. And then you get the red dot. You don't have to just immediately sell here, but if you did, you sold at the candle close right there, so you got a nice exit. But again, you could have sold at the second dot, got almost the same exit, or even waited. You see, once the cross came in here, you would have been basically selling lower. But if you would have waited for the slope on the orange line to change back over, you could have got a decent exit too. But again, you don't want to use this necessarily as just a hard exit, but you better make sure your stop loss in place when it starts flashing. But I do use it for scalping, for buying and trading. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just sharing how some of these indicators are useful. And again, you'll see here we get the move up, we get the red, we get the second red, and then it's selling off after that. Once the orange line crosses above the blue, this whole time it just starts selling off, and then you'll see we get a green, we get a second green. So you wouldn't want to buy the first green, because obviously we sold back off again. So here's the second green. We're going to pay attention now. Is this going to print a third one in a row? Because that's most likely going to max it out. And a lot of times with these moves, what you'll see is the final one will be a powerful move to a new low or a new high, but it won't have the same volume behind it, and it won't have the same follow through behind it. So you'll see when we top out over here, we get a higher volume sell candle here, and then we actually get a new low. When this green dot prints right here, we get a new low, but it gets bought back up. So the candlestick's telling us that that's a bottoming formation right there, because the wick is longer than the body, and it's it's focused on one side, tell us it got bought back up to a support level. And then you'll see it starts to consolidate. When we get the third green dot right here, we should be looking for an entry into the position. And then again, once the red flashes. And now let's just go to a random spot right here. Alright, so this was basically the big dump from 20K. Let's just zoom in on a little area here, and you'll see we get the sell-off, green, green, comes up, crosses back down, triple. You see this happens a lot. We get 3 in a row, and then you'd be accumulating. Gives you the accumulation signal again right here, and then the big push up. But you wouldn't want to just sell right here because we do end up getting continuation to the upside. But you'll see now we entered like a short-term uptrend, so we're continually getting like multiple sell signals in a row, and then finally the last one plays out. We get it come down here, couple greens. But essentially you want to use this indicator with other indicators because it's basically zeroing back out after most of these moves. So once you get 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a big line in between, and then the major one, that's telling you that's probably the bottom area right there. But then you'll see it goes back up here and zeroes out. So we're zeroed back out even though price isn't back where it was before. So you have to pay attention to that because it doesn't bounce around in the same way as a lot of other indicators do and stay higher, stay low. After the move plays out, it goes back to the zero line here in the middle. So you're literally just using this for the move inside of a longer trend. So in this case, like, you know, if we're going to use it for this basically big move down here, what we're looking for is once we get back into the move, we're looking for whatever plays out like immediately off of it. We're not going to be looking all the way down here for something to happen. And again, if we switch over to like a longer time frame too, you'll see on the daily it's the same type of thing. We never get any buy signals since the one here at the bottom. So we get a couple here, we get the big series of buys, tells you that's probably more reliable, and then we reverse our trend, and all we get after that is trend following, you know, sell signals, which are much less reliable because now you're obviously in an uptrend. So the buy signals are going to come less frequently and be much more reliable. The sell signals are going to come much more often and have less of follow through. But the VPCI is just going to help you to get in on that move or to warn you that a powerful move in the opposite direction might be coming. Works very well for trend reversals. Works very well on medium time frames. Not as good on longer time frames or shorter time frames. So if you go to like an hourly right here, it's not bad. It's going to give you, basically it's telling you this was the bottom right here and we'll likely get continuation. Just like it was telling you this is the top and we'll likely get continuation. But this sell call right here, because we're in a downtrend, is going to be much more reliable than this buy trend right here. So buying or selling at this right here gives you a massive move down from basically $1,000 move down from the top to the bottom. As we're buying right here, I think it's very unlikely you would get $1,000 move back up. You're more likely to get like a $500 or $700 move back up because it's not going to be as powerful because it's the call is against the trend. So there you have it, Crypto Trend Trader, another installment of our indicator series. Today we're taking a look at the TJD VPCI, available for free on TradingView. Go check it out, give it a like, follow, check out some of the other scripts. They are all very useful and I think you'll fall in love with them real quick. They're all available for free again on TradingView, and I'm Crypto Trend Trader. Thanks for taking a look at the TJD volume price confirmation indicator, and we'll see you on the next one. Crypto Trend Trader signing off.